Greetings, greetings, greetings. You are now tuned into the vault. Trust Christian, own nothing, control everything. Just want to thank you for tuning in live, listening to replay. Always appreciate everybody that tunes in live, listens in a replay. This is the vault, episode 671. This is on a series of levels of trustees. So, level 8 trustee, in quotes, I will do my best. Definitely want to thank everybody for tuning in live, listening to replay. You know, you most likely just listened to level 1 through 7 trustee and that episode. So definitely thank you for tuning in live, listening to replay this particular episode. And so level 1 through 7 trustee, I in quotes, I have a trust. Now we're at level 8. I will do my best. So this is where we get trustees that enroll in the program. A lot of trustees, most likely like 80 or 90%, are not fully in private trusteeship. So this is where they learn and distinguish the difference between the best and what is given to the public. So they understand the difference between public and private trust, quote unquote, as well as foundations, charities, benefits of those. Trustees come to us all the time. Oh, yeah, I have a 501(a) or whatever it is. Well, we sit in a room with 501(c)(3)s. They give money to other 501(c)(3)s. That's how that works. That's how we are working with them. So if you guys want to benefit from it, quote unquote, or have some level of work with, that's what's going to happen. So level 8 trustee, I will do my best. This is where a trustee now learns, okay, I'm in trusteeship. I see the basics, but I got to set goals for this. I got to set goals for the family estate. I have to have a plan for the family estate. So doing my best means I have a plan, even though the plan may change. Even though things change, I have a pre-planned plan from whether it's supposedly from the previous generation handed down to me, or me creating a vision for what you're going to bring to the table for the family estate. So you will say I will do my best. And doing your best is setting goals. Doing your best is setting goals. Doing your best is doing your best. What is your best? Learning what your best is. A lot of trustees say, what's my best look like? It's investing in your private education. Bottom line. You're investing in your private education. You're investing in events. You're investing in books. You're investing in relationships. Bottom line. You're investing in recordings. You're investing in readings. Um, so some trustees will say they think they spent money in their education and you didn't spend money, you invested it. We're sorry that the public has programmed people that when you invest in your education you can be spending money. Why? Because the public has programmed people that you can go to school, get an education, and you don't have to pay it back. So that is spending time. It's almost a waste of time. So if it's not something you're not getting a return on, then it is a waste of time. Trust Christian is that simple, and trusteeship it looks that simple. If you are not getting a return on it, it was a waste. Where does the return have to come from? Immediate, down the road? Sure. As long as you know what the return is, what the return is supposed to be. Trustees come into trusteeship. Oh man, I want to be a trustee. Are you the best employee or are you the best trustee? Are you the best senior trustee of the family estate or are you the best employee? There's a difference. And trustee is not an employee. Are you the best trustee? Do you know what the best trustee looks like? Is the best trustee getting up early at times? Is the best trustee doing bookkeeping once a month every 30 days? What are the best practices for the best trustees? That's how somebody could say that. Well, Trust Christian, what does that look like? What does the best practices look like for the best trustees? What does the best practices? Oh, best practices. I'm out. Uh, Man, best practice is having the goals in front of you every single day for the family estate. You want the family estate to live on when you're not around. So you want to program the universe, program yourself with the vision. And when people see you, they know the vision. When people hear you, they know the vision. They can feel you with the vision. Um, those are the things that the best practices are. You're going to read the vision every single day before you, when you get up, and before you go to bed at night. You're going to read your mission statement for the family estate so it can go on for generations. When you're talking about generational wealth, you're doing what the best do. The best pass along something from one generation to the next. So if you're going to be a part of that group of people that can pull off that amazing feat, it's not an easy thing. A lot of people would, it is an easy thing, but a lot of people would say, oh, well, it's challenging to pass along wealth from one generation to the next or capital from one generation to the next. Well, when you don't have the knowledge, it can be, but when you have the knowledge, then you execute. And so level 8 is doing your best to execute, to pull off what your vision is, to pull off what you say you want the family estate to look like, whether it's 30 days, whether it's a year, whether it's 5 years, whether it's 10 years, whether it's a lifetime, whether it's generations. See, when you get into quote unquote trusteeship, you are creating a plan. And so it is a everyday plan. It is, I get on the plan, I get up every day, I work towards the plan. Uh, Trustees, their site visits, their board, their private family retreats, what business trips, why do you need to talk like the public and say you need a vacation from managing the family estate? Instead of developing the family estate. You hear the difference in employee mentality versus trustee mentality? Everything's on behalf of the family estate. No, Trust Christian, it can't be that way. You got other people out here trying to do it out of somebody else's estate. Oh, I'm going to do it out of the church's estate instead of doing it out of your own family estate. I'm trying to do it in some charitable manner. No, you're doing it for your family estate. What's wrong with saying that? First, and then you can give to the community at large. And even that is an investment, pouring into the community. That is a goal. That is an aspiration. So that's you doing your best. You could just do for yourself, but you may say, hey, I want to do something outside of myself. And that's the reason that it's pushing me to go further and doing the number one thing that level sevens don't do. Level sevens don't correct their speech, and level 1 through 7 don't correct their speech, and level 1 through 7 don't become a trustee. They stay in ownership mentality. They don't develop the I'm going to grow the asset mentality. So number 8 says we will grow the asset mentality. You're developing a plan every single day for that asset development mentality. I will do my best. That's all they're asking for. That's all the universe asks for. That's all the ancestors are asking for. That's all your heirs are asking for is for your best. But this is where it comes down to. Are you going to give your best every single day? Is it that challenging? This is the test, ladies and gentlemen. This is the performance measure. Did you measure what you want to do? And measure how you measure up against it. Some trustees get in and understand it's not about me, but I have to measure myself against the goals that we have for the family estate. And there is a mind. And we've interviewed those minds on the vault before. And we're going to continuously do our best to present those people so you all can get a taste of their minds. We've interviewed Olympic athletes on here, and one of them, even Levon, from previous podcast, Levon Idolette. She's 3 gens in. She's third generation trustee, really considered the second from the grandfather, and she went to the Olympics. Why? Because she wants to be the best at what she's doing. So we'll do our best to bring her back with another episode. She'll do her best. I would do my best. She's done her best in life at times, and we're sure she's going to continue to do feats. So level 8 trustee, if you say, Trust Christian, give it to us in a few words. You set goals here. The family estate has preset goals for you, or you have preset goals for yourself, and you're striving for those goals every single day. That's that. Appreciate you all for tuning in live on what is the best trustee, the best, what is a level 8 trustee? It is you're looking to find out, okay, now that you're in trusteeship, how good can I be at trusteeship? You start finding out, okay, I do have an entrepreneur spirit. I do have the can-do mentality. I do have the initiative. I do have the ambition. I do have the legacy mentality. I do have the generational wealth mentality. And I've started associating with these people and I'm having conversations and it's feeling good over here. Exactly. I like it over here in trusteeship, being a full-time trustee, doing my best to be a full-time trustee, doing my best to be a full-time trustee. I will do my best to be a full-time trustee of the family estate. What does that look like? I might go to some meetings throughout the day. One of the trustees said, Trust Christian, I just want to travel the world with my companion. Ladies and gentlemen, this individual has land. They have assets. So what do you come to the vault for? You come for consulting to find out what can we do with this asset to make it monetize? What can we do to grow this asset? What can we do to monetize asset? Who can we give this asset to so they can lease the asset? This is your best. Not just, oh, I got some land. My family passed me some land, Trust Christian in the vault. That's called I have a trust. So what's your best? You know what? I'm going to take this land and figure out how to still control it and we hold it for generations and make capital off of it. So our heirs know. This trustee even knows you don't give up land. That's why they have it for 2 gens now. But they know that their best is better than showing up. Their best is managing and growing the assets under management. Appreciate you all for tuning live, listen, replay. Feel free to listen to the next episode, Level 9 Trustee, focused on your network is your net worth. It's definitely going to be very important as a trustee understands that trustees and trust deal with other trustees and trust. Level 9 trustee is doing business in business with other people that are in trust, not trying to do business with people that are in LLCs, not trying to do business with people who are in C Corps. Why? Because they're a liability. Who owns the company? They do. And you know this because you're aware. You're 1 through 7, and then 8 says, I'm making it a point to stay in trusteeship full time, not looking to be an owner. I will do my best to stay in the private. I will do my best to be a majority and not be a minority in law, not be a minority in finance. I will manage my affairs in a conscious, intelligent manner. I will do my best. My best is displaying intelligence, of wit, of execution, of passion, excitement, enthusiasm of getting things done and moving your family into the greatest vision and the greater vision of yourself, the greatest vision of your family, the potential of your family, and what you all bring to this planet at this time. Thank you all for tuning live, listening, replay. Christian at trustchristian.com is the email you can reach out to for consultation or trustee training. Once again, Christian at trustchristian.com. Peace and joy.